And you found a way to get rid of these dependencies. And you come from a completely different side. So you have a completely different approach. You go into the electromagnetic field.
Yes.
So what can we think about that? Or how do we have to get to this point? I can't imagine right now what you do when you go, when you say you heal people from addictions. If you go into their aura or in their sphere around them.
Yeah. It might be to correct a bit terminology, because I'm helping people to get rid from their addiction if they want to. We can enforce, and I don't want to enforce anything upon anyone.
So if a person doesn't want to smoke, doesn't want to stop smoking, it won't help.
Does, I had some occasion that they didn't want and it stopped, but I always assume that there is something in them who want to, or something in the complex who knew or realized that it's not healthy for them. But to go back to the question that we're helping people who want to get rid from their addiction, or I would like to say more, I like to free people from their own prison. If possible, like I like to be free from my own prison as well, whether it's thoughts, patterns, actions. So the method that we started to develop, and as we started to talk before, was to do with the causes of things and the electromagnetic field. And as I say, we're interested in the causes. And everything that we do, every, as I say, action, started with certain electrical impulse or electrical influence. For example, I don't know if I can use it. I will use Oliver, for example. Oliver, how much you weigh, can I ask?
I think around 72.
70. Can you just stand a second? Brilliant. You see, what's happened now, that I send a signal, say, can you stand up a second? Now, this was electrical signal. You could hear it. His brain can translate it, and his brain turn it into amazing electrical signal, go from the brain to almost every muscle in the body. And I can say in my little sentence, which didn't cause me any effort, I lifted up 70 kilo.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. And it's to do with everything that we're doing. I mean, we're taking this carcass, this complex, sometimes miles to walk. Yeah, and so what I'm trying to say, that it's all starting with electrical signal. Whether the reason was conscious or not conscious, I think people start to smoke. I used to smoke in the army as well. Yeah, whether it's because you need some relief or because other people or friends doing it, you want to be acceptable. There are millions of other reasons. I could say today that because of the way of the world, we're actually taking a little bit away, and that's part of the industry, a bit away from how we should be. Because of the stress that maybe Oliver will talk a bit later, or whatever occasion that move us away from the natural energy that our complex was supposed to work in the lower system and as well in the higher system. And therefore we're looking for compensation, or we're looking for ways either to relieve ourselves from this kind of place, or compensate because of lacking of something by using certain drugs. And China become now part of the victim, I think, from the numbers, because they expose themselves to the Western world because they want to be the richest, whatever they want to be. I don't know exactly, not to go into politics. But the moment you go into the Western world, which a lot of it working on consumption. And if you don't buy stuff, the economic will fall. So we provide us with the work that we will have money so we can use it in product, so it will keep the economic to work. And economic is important, but I believe that God have a best amazing economic system that we still didn't realize. They're more natural than how it should be. We just need to find a way how to go back to there.